Yo, what's the deal, fam? So just got finished listening to that Nas and Primo break beat. Listened to it quite a few times. And my overall assessment or reaction initially is it's cool, but it's not I Gave You Power, Nas is like, or Second Childhood, or Memory Lane, or Represent. And I know you're saying, well, how can you make that assessment in less than 12 hours? Because it just doesn't have that feel to it. It doesn't really resonate with me. I'm talking about me, right? Don't have that Primo bounce. Feel as though the low end. I think I know he definitely switched up drum machines. I think he's using the Renaissance as opposed to the MPC 60, and you can hear the difference. Nas did his thing. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a legendary performance by any stretch of the imagination. But I think the biggest issue with it all is the fact that KD1, KD2, and Magic happened. Hearing Nas over albums that contain a wide range of different elements and sounds and textures. I'm just over the whole Nas and Primo joint. Like I stated yesterday, the one-offs are cool. We had a nice discussion in the comments section. I know Miss Mo was in there, Gray 88, Adriel Green, and quite a few others. And I appreciate you all for engaging in the content. It's cool. The replay value definitely isn't there for me. It just sounds forced, right? It doesn't sound like a Primo beat. And I know you say, yo, he's a producer. He's allowed to evolve. Yeah, that is true. But when it comes to Nas and Primo, we're looking for a certain sound, and this isn't it. So it is what it is, right? It's definitely something I probably wouldn't revisit. But shout out to them for making a contribution to hip hop and giving the fans what they wanted, right? But what we really want is KD3. KD3, you heard? So let me know if I'm bugging in the comments section. That's just my honest reaction of Nas and Primo's breakbeat off Primo's Hip Hop 50. All right, shout out to all you out there. I appreciate you all, and as always, go get yours. Yeah. Yo, what's the deal, fam? How y'all feel out there? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, check this out, man. At midnight, we get some new Nas and Primo, right? If you didn't know, Primo has a new EP dropping at midnight, July 15th on Mass Appeal Records. 5 songs featuring, I believe, Run the Jewels, Remy Ma, Rhapsody, Nas, Slick Rick, Joey Badass. I know I'm probably forgetting someone. If I am, my apologies. But it's amazing after all these years, when Nas and Primo's names are mentioned together, people automatically assume that an LP is attached to it, right? I know I did initially when I seen that Instagram post by Primo going from the Illmatic plaque and panning over to the Control Room B, and you hear Nas flow in the lyrics with the filtered out beat. You're like, oh, this is interesting. What's going on here? But after further investigation, just simply one song, which is pretty cool. It's great for the culture, right? But another question is, even if they were doing an LP, we've been probably waiting on that since Illmatic, right? They probably would have wanted that marriage. And then we had, remember back in like 2006, the Scratch magazine. Remember Scratch magazine? Oh, I was a huge fan of that. They were both on the cover, I think 2006, first quarter, right? They're on the cover, supposed to do a potential album. It never came to fruition. So I guess anytime those two names come together, people automatically revert back to that moment and feel as though the project is on its way. But let me go back to the question I initially asked. Is that something you would even want from them? Him and Hit Boy have such a stride and they're doing their thing. Would you want them to disrupt that and do an LP? Or are you just like cool with the one-offs? Personally, I prefer the one-offs. I think at this stage, it is more suited for the both of them. Primo doesn't have to live up to this, I would say, unattainable status in a sense. I think that he's a legendary producer, iconic, but probably doesn't have the particular range that is needed to do a full LP with Nas at this moment. So I just want one-offs. If I'm wrong, let me know, but that's just the way I feel. I'm cool with the King's Disease, the Nas and Hit Boy tandem at this moment. But if we're going to get some Primo here and there, whether he's doing the scratches, the cuts, or producing one-offs like I stated, I'm totally for that, man. But this is great for the culture, man. July 15th, midnight, right? We get some new Primo and Nas. Not to mention Joey Badass, Remy Ma and Rhapsody, a dope name, right? The title of the track, Remy Rap. No, yeah, Remy Rap. That's fire. I like that. And we shall see, man. Shout out to hip hop, man, and shout out to all the lovers of hip hop, man. So let me know in the comment section, do you agree with me? And what's your take on it all, man? Either way, man, y'all enjoy the experience, man, when it drops, all right? And Either way, y'all enjoy the music when it drops, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Go get yours, yeah.
Without you rich down, so all that money you can save it. So get down on the name it. Hang on the nine, so your homies how you name it. Rockin' my cream is nothing short of amazing.